Well, hey guys, I'm Paul Rook, and I'm an alderman for the city of Groningen. So I'm basically with my colleagues and the mayor. We're basically in charge of running the public service of the city. So one of my responsibilities now is to look, despite of the crisis situation, how can we maintain our service as a city? So how can we make sure that we still provide the welfare checks, the payment of our own employees, to make sure that waste management is still in place, so that everybody's garbage is still being collected, but also that people who need to renew their passports, for instance, or there's still babies being born who need to be registered at the city hall. So we really had to focus on that. The mayor is now very much focusing on the regional situation. And the city is now focusing on our own services, but also, especially after the press conference of last night, the schools are reopening in a modified form. Sport accommodations for kids are opening up again. And now it's our task to organize that and to make sure that it happens in an effective and coordinated way. Being in charge of economy and culture, those sectors are being hit hard. So I'm really focusing a lot on keeping in touch with our artists and our cultural organizations and with the entrepreneurs in the city, of seeing what's going on in their world right now and how can we help them, basically, much more than in any other situation. But we're now really looking into it with the creative professionals in the city, like how can we maybe a pilot, hopefully in the very near future, some events that are, you could say, Corona-proof. So one of these examples of that is that there's people thinking about reintroducing the drive-in theaters of the 60s and 70s. Because if everybody from the same family stays in their cars, that might be an event that people still have something to do, which is fun on a weekday without hazarding the public health situation. So that's not allowed right now, but we're really looking into it. What can be possible in the very short term to offer some distraction to people as well. We were not a very digital organization. I think in the future we will never have 100% digital meetings, but if we can grow up to 20, that would be a huge difference in our processes in the organization, in the way we work, the way we go to work, how we commute, and so on. So I think that's also something that we learn now, that if you have to do it differently, that more things are possible than you would expect beforehand. I think the most important thing is just abide to the measures that we have. So keep the distance, remain at home as much as you can. Case for everybody. We have elderly people, we have people with bad health, non-corona related, but are going through very, very anxious times right now, and just see how can you make their lives easier as much as you can. So maybe get some groceries for your neighbors, or see if you can help another way. And the other thing is that if you have the chance and you need to buy some clothes, if you're bored or whatever, try to do it locally, because these entrepreneurs that we have in the city, they're really struggling right now. Some of them have lost 80, 90 to about 100% of their turnaround in this phase. So they could really need your help as well.